This is a practical tutorial on how to connect running lights. So this is how it looks like. This is a running light. So this light is about 10 meters length, but some it's not up to 10 meters, but that's by the way. Here is the connector, 3-pin connector for the running light, and we have here the remote, the sensor remote for the running light. Let me bring it out so that everyone can see it. Okay, the manual is inside, and here is the sensor, here is the remote, and the battery or fuse, whatever one you wish to call it. Then we have 100 watts driver. Okay, so, and I have Cat6 cable here and flexible cable, but I will be doing this video with Cat6. Then let's continue with the connection. So first of all, you have to connect your driver. So this driver has 2 ports, has inputs and outputs. So this input is where AC, your raw current will go into. The output will go into the distance strip light, DC. Alright, so this driver converts AC to DC. Now let's connect the driver. So this driver has 2 terminals. Okay, 3 terminals here. In the input side have live, neutral and earth, but we'll be making use of live and neutral. Then red we go into our live, you tight clockwise, then black into neutral, then you tight clockwise. So that's it. Now next thing is to run connection on your running light. So this is the running light, here is the sensor. So this sensor you have to insert it in here, plug it here. Alright, it's now already plugged. Now these 2 remaining wire is what we go into the output of the driver. Alright, but in a situation where the distance at which your driver is located is far away from this cable, this running light, you have to introduce extension cable. So this is Cat6, and here is flexible wire. You can use flexible wire for this operation, or you can use Cat6. So let's use Cat6 for this operation. Now we will be using white for our neutral, and colored blue and red will go together for our life. Then we have to tape it, insulator tape, have to tape so that the cable will not join each other to avert spark or burning. Alright, it's now ready. It's now ready. So next thing is to connect it to the driver, the running lights to the driver. Remember, we used white for neutral and blue for life. Then I have to turn it over, turn over. Then this driver, the outputs, now we have 2 terminals for positive and 2 terminals for negative. Alright, so live and neutral. So whichever where you tight it, it will work out. So I'm going to use 1 positive and 1 negative. So let's connect. This one will go to positive. You tight clockwise, gently. I think okay, it's coming out well. Then you put to your neutral, then you tight clockwise. Alright, so that's it. The connection is now ready. Now next thing is to fuse the remote or put the battery. Then from the center of the switch, because this remote has 3 buttons, 1, 2, 3. Alright, from the center you pull gently. Okay, so the cover is out, you pull this one gently, then you can insert the battery in. Now the battery is in, you have to cover it back gently. Then the battery is out. Let me put it again. How to put, nice in, then you push in. Why is it going out? Okay, let me hold it properly. Okay, have you seen the indicator light? This is a sign that the thing has come up. Alright, so can you see W indicator, so the thing is ready for use. Now next thing is to plug. Next thing is to plug it. So have you seen the light has come up? The light has come up. Now let's make use of our switch. This switch has speed, brightness, on and off, and mode. Alright, so we'll be testing. So this speed is for how fast you want the light to run, and the brightness, okay, dim or brighter, off and on. Then the mode is to change the pattern, okay, of the lights. Alright, so now it's time to check. Now let's press mode and see what happens. So have you seen it has changed motion? The pattern has changed. Look at the way it's going. Can you see? It's now feeding up. Can you see? So that's it. So let's change another pattern. Can you see another pattern? Alright, so this is off. Let's off. Okay, it's going off. It's going off. Now off, on. It's now on. So have you seen it? So this is how to go about it. So this is it. So like, drop your comment and share so that others can see it as well. Bye for now.